God says, "My beloved child, stop everything for a moment and listen carefully. There are only a few minutes left before something very important unfolds in your life. Archangel Michael is standing near you right now, his wings spread wide, his presence fierce yet filled with love. He has been sent to you with an urgent message, one that will shake you, awaken you, and bring you to your knees in awe of the divine plan that has been silently at work behind the scenes. Heaven has been watching you, and though you may not see it, the angels have been battling for your name, your destiny, and your protection. You have been crying silently, asking God, when will things change? Why does everything seem delayed? And now, the heavens are whispering, it is happening right now. The delay was never denial, it was divine preparation. Archangel Michael has been fighting off forces that wanted to stop you from receiving what was always yours. But now, God says, no more delays. Everything that was stolen from you will be returned in abundance. Every tear you shed in the dark has been counted, and the Lord has written them down in His holy book. There are only 5 minutes left before something unexpected shifts in your favor. This is not an accident that you are reading this right now. Michael says that if you walk away or ignore this divine warning, you may miss the most life-changing miracle you've been praying for. He says this message is your final confirmation that God is about to shock you with something so beautiful, so divine, that even your enemies will tremble and wonder how you survived everything they plotted against you. You were never alone, even in the moments when you thought God had forgotten you. Heaven was silent, not because it didn't care, but because angels were working behind the curtain, moving people, shifting situations, rearranging the timeline for your highest good. Now, the waiting is over. Archangel Michael's sword of truth has struck the ground, breaking every curse, cutting every chain, and exposing every lie told about you. Someone who tried to destroy your reputation is about to face divine justice. God says, do not be afraid when you hear the news. It may sound shocking at first, but it will reveal how heaven has been protecting you all along. You may feel chills as you read this, that's not coincidence. That's Archangel Michael's energy surrounding you right now, whispering, don't be afraid, child. The worst is over. The pain you've carried, the betrayal you endured, and the loneliness that almost broke you, God is about to turn all of it into divine compensation. The tables are turning faster than you realize. What was meant to harm you will now promote you. What was hidden from you will be revealed under the divine light of truth. God says, I saw when they mocked you. I saw when they pretended to love you while secretly working against you. I saw when you were left alone, thinking no one cared. But I was there. I was watching. I was preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Now the time has come for your breakthrough. It will not be delayed any longer. You are about to see what divine justice truly looks like. In the spiritual realm, trumpets have already sounded. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael are gathering near you, aligning your path with divine timing. You may suddenly feel a rush of energy, as if something is shifting within and around you, because it is. The energy that once felt heavy and blocked is being cleared. The divine hand of God is moving obstacles, removing false people, and opening a doorway that no one can shut. In 5 minutes, you will notice a change in your atmosphere. It might be a sudden calmness, a ringing in your ear, or a warmth around your heart. That's the signal that the heavenly realm is releasing something in your name. Archangel Michael says you must not panic when strange events begin unfolding. They are signs that the spiritual world is real, that your prayers are being answered, and that you were chosen for something much bigger than your pain. God says, "My child, you were attacked because you carry something divine." The enemy doesn't attack emptiness, he attacks purpose. The more intense your battles have been, the greater your calling is. You thought you were cursed, but in truth, you were being refined. Every hardship prepared you for this very moment. Every disappointment was a divine redirection toward your destiny. You have angels assigned to your life, and they are now surrounding you more powerfully than ever before. They are whispering your name in places you've never been, speaking favor over your future, and protecting you from traps set by those who smiled at you but wished you harm. There is a woman who once pretended to care about you. God says she will soon be exposed. Her lies are falling apart, her intentions are being revealed, and the very thing she wanted for you will fall upon her instead. Do not react with anger or revenge. Simply stand still, for the Lord will fight for you. Archangel Michael is drawing his sword as a sign that justice is already in motion. What was unfairly taken from you will be multiplied back into your life. Money, opportunities, peace, love, all will return in unexpected ways. You will soon understand why certain people left, why certain doors closed, and why everything felt delayed. It was never rejection, it was redirection. Heaven is now restoring your name. People who ignored you will suddenly start noticing you. Those who doubted you will be silenced. A divine spotlight is about to shine on you, revealing the strength, purity, and faith that has always lived in your heart. You will become a living testimony that no darkness can destroy a person chosen by God. Archangel Michael says there's a specific moment coming soon, a message, a phone call, or an encounter that will change your path completely. You may not expect it, but it will arrive exactly when the clock strikes the right divine moment. That's why he's warning you not to leave this message unread, not to doubt what your spirit already knows. Your intuition has been feeling this shift, the sense that something major is about to happen. You were not imagining it, it's real. God says, you are walking into the season of revelation. Every hidden truth is coming out. Every false friend will show their true colors. Every unanswered question will receive clarity. And when it does, you will realize why God had to keep you isolated for so long. He was protecting you from those who would have destroyed your peace. Heaven has been recording your patience. Archangel Michael has stood guard over your life even when you didn't realize it. Every accident that didn't happen, every illness that was healed, every situation that didn't break you, that was His hand shielding you. Tonight, He says, "Child, I'm still here. I have not left you. I will not leave you." You will soon receive a financial blessing that will confirm this message. It won't be by coincidence. It will be Heaven's way of saying, "See? I told you I have been with you all along." Someone you least expect will extend help, or a long-delayed payment will finally reach you. Do not doubt it. Stay calm, stay faithful, and stay alert. In the next few hours, be attentive to signs. Feathers, repeating numbers, or dreams will begin to appear more clearly. They will not be random, they will be the language of angels, telling you that your prayers have been heard and that your miracle is in motion. God says, "This is your hour." Everything that was meant to destroy you will now serve your purpose. Archangel Michael stands beside you as heaven's witness that your story is not over. The enemy fought you so hard because he saw what's coming, a future filled with peace, wealth, and divine favor. You have suffered enough. God says, "Now, my child, rest. I am taking over. You no longer have to fight alone." The tears that used to feel endless are being replaced by laughter. The confusion that clouded your mind is being cleared by divine wisdom. You will soon look back and say, "Now I understand why I had to go through that storm. It was leading me to my miracle." So breathe, child of light. Let Archangel Michael's presence wrap around you. You are safe. You are protected. You are chosen. Whatever comes next will be part of your awakening, not your downfall. The shocking news that is coming will reveal truth, not harm. It will liberate you. And as these final minutes pass, lift your hands or your heart and whisper, "God, I trust you." Those words will unlock the door that heaven has already prepared for you. Within divine timing, you will see it all unfold, peace after chaos, clarity after confusion, blessings after battles. God says, "You have made it through the fire and not been burned. You have walked through storms and not drowned. You have cried and prayed, and I have listened. Now watch me move." You are not forgotten. You are moments away from the miracle that will make you understand why it took so long. Stay still, stay faithful. Archangel Michael is near. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. The shocking news is only the beginning of your divine restoration. Trust it, receive it, and know that heaven has spoken your name today. My beloved child, the heavens tremble with urgency, and Archangel Michael stands before the throne of God, holding a blazing sword of light, whispering your name with divine seriousness. The message coming to you now is not a coincidence. It is a holy interruption, a moment designed by heaven itself. God says, you have only 5 minutes left to receive something that will change your destiny, and if you let it pass by, the pain of missing it will be deep. But God also says, you are safe, you are chosen, and you are being protected even now as these words reach your heart. In this sacred moment, Archangel Michael kneels beside you in spirit, his wings stretched wide, surrounding you in a golden circle of divine light. He says, "Child of the Most High, listen carefully. Something shocking and powerful is being prepared in your life. Heaven has already moved its hand in your favor. The delay you have suffered is ending. The tears you cried were not forgotten. The injustice you endured was not ignored. The enemy thought you were broken, but in truth, your pain was the preparation for a divine unveiling. Heaven has watched you through nights of silence when your soul cried in secret. God saw when you questioned why others were rising while you waited. You felt left behind, unseen, maybe even abandoned. But now God is saying, I was never absent, I was aligning the path for something bigger than your understanding. The storm you faced was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to refine you into someone who could carry a miracle too heavy for ordinary hands. In the heavenly realm right now, your name glows with radiant fire. A meeting has taken place in the courts of light. The Father has spoken your name 3 times, and angels bowed in reverence, for you have been found worthy to receive a message that few ever hear. Archangel Michael has been commanded to deliver it to you personally. He says, do not be afraid of what is about to unfold. The shock that is coming is not punishment, it is divine exposure, divine revelation, divine truth being released at last. God says that in the next moments, something hidden will come to the surface, something that has been kept from you, something that will explain why certain doors closed, why people suddenly distanced themselves, why you felt a sudden spiritual heaviness around your atmosphere. A veil is lifting. There are secrets being broken open. There are whispers being silenced by truth. There is a divine reversal in motion that will leave you speechless. Archangel Michael is showing me a vision of you standing before 2 roads. One looks easy but leads to confusion, the other looks uncertain but is covered with light. God says, take the path of faith, not fear. The enemy tried to distract you with delay, but heaven's timing cannot be stopped. A messenger was dispatched the moment you began to pray again. God heard your last midnight prayer when you said, Lord, I can't take this anymore. Heaven took that as your final surrender, and in that surrender, divine power began to move. Listen carefully now, for this is the part that carries the divine urgency. Archangel Michael says, 5 minutes left, not as a threat, but as a prophetic countdown. Heaven measures time differently. The 5 minutes symbolize a short remaining window in the spirit realm before something shifts permanently. God is testing your readiness, whether you will open your heart fully or hesitate again. This message has reached you precisely because heaven knows your struggle, your confusion, and your longing for peace. God says, if you receive this message in faith, the gates that were sealed shut will open in your favor. Right now, as you read this, the angels are aligning. The wind of divine change is blowing around you. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it, a stirring in your soul, a subtle warmth in your chest, maybe even tears forming without reason. That's the sign. The Holy Spirit is moving. Archangel Michael stands guard at your door tonight, and no dark force will cross his flame. You are being marked with divine protection. God says, I know who betrayed you. I know who spoke against you. I know the hearts that smiled in your face while planning your pain. And heaven has decided to act. Every tongue that lied will be silenced. Every weapon formed against you will collapse. The people who thought you were finished will watch you rise higher than before, not by your strength but by divine appointment. Your enemies are confused because they can no longer trace your blessing. It's hidden under the wings of Archangel Michael himself. There is a table being prepared for you even now. God says, I am bringing something shocking to your awareness, but do not fear. What was hidden is being revealed for your deliverance, not your destruction. A financial miracle that has been delayed will finally reach you. A letter, a message, or a call will arrive with news that will make you cry, but tears of joy, not sorrow. Something that was stolen, money, opportunity, peace, or even your reputation, is being restored sevenfold. Heaven is balancing your scales. The time of confusion is ending. You have walked through storms that others would not survive. You have kept your faith when it was hard to believe. You have prayed for others even when no one prayed for you. God has seen your loyalty and says, now I will make your name known, not for fame, but for testimony. People will see what I did for you and know that I am God. Archangel Michael whispers, do not scroll away, do not ignore this moment. He is not speaking of internet time, he speaks of sacred timing, a divine appointment when heaven's energy touches earth. In this window of divine alignment, your faith determines the flow. If you choose to believe, mountains will move. If you turn away in doubt, the blessing waits again in silence. God does not threaten, He invites. And this is one of the rarest invitations you will ever receive. The enemy has tried to trap your mind with fear and distraction. You have felt waves of anxiety that come for no reason. That's because something doesn't want you to focus on this message. But Archangel Michael says, the battle is almost over. You are about to walk into divine peace that cannot be shaken. The darkness fought you hardest right before your breakthrough because it knows what's coming, your divine release. God says, "My child, I am not distant. I am closer than your breath." The shocking news that is coming is not meant to harm you, it will open your eyes. A truth about someone connected to you will be revealed. A hidden conversation, a concealed action, or a decision made behind your back will come to light. You will not need revenge, you will only need to stand still. The truth will fight for you. In the coming hours, expect signs, sudden chills, flickering lights, ringing in your ear, or even a dream that feels more real than reality. These are confirmations that heaven is speaking. You might sense a presence near you that feels peaceful but powerful. That's Michael himself watching over you. You are not imagining it. Heaven is literally surrounding you. God says, "You are chosen to carry light where darkness used to rule." You will be the testimony that proves my hand is real. And Michael adds, "I am not leaving until your miracle lands." You are being wrapped in divine armor. No curse, no evil intention, no jealous spirit can pierce what God has sealed. Every chain that kept you limited is breaking as these words enter your spirit. You are rising, not just emotionally, but spiritually and financially. Your next season carries restoration, elevation, and divine exposure. The ones who underestimated you will soon say, "We didn't know God was with them like that." They will see doors open for you that no human hand can close. They will watch as blessings chase you down, and peace replaces pain. God says, what they tried to bury will become the foundation of your new life. You are safe. Heaven says it clearly. You are protected under the wings of Michael. God Himself has commanded, "Touch not my anointed." Every danger is being turned away. Every trap is being exposed before it activates. You are under divine surveillance. Nothing will happen to you without heaven's awareness. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your heart." The news that comes will shock you, but it will also free you. It will prove that God's justice is perfect. Within days, you will see a sign so clear that you will know this message was not just words, it was a prophecy sent directly to you. When it happens, remember these words: God said you were safe, and God never lies. Stay calm, breathe deeply, and let your heart absorb this truth. You are entering your season of divine reversal. What was against you will start to work for you. What was blocked will be opened. The pain that broke you will become the platform for your purpose. Archangel Michael says, "Hold on just a little longer. Heaven is finishing what it started." God's light is upon you now. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved beyond measure. Heaven has declared it. Your waiting season is over. Your restoration begins now. Trust in God, pray with a sincere heart, and remember, no matter what happens next, you are under divine protection, and you will not fall. God says, "My beloved child, I am speaking to you through the divine whisper of heaven right now." 5 minutes remain before a moment that will shake your spirit and open your eyes to something you never imagined. Archangel Michael has been standing near you, his sword of light drawn, his wings spread wide to shield you from the storm that is forming around your name. You are not seeing it, but something is moving in the unseen world. A message that was kept hidden is being released. The heavens are watching closely, and this message, yes, this very one, is your divine wake-up call. Do not take it lightly, for Michael himself has said, "Tell them, it's important." If they ignore this, tears will come later that cannot be stopped. You may be feeling anxious, sensing a strange vibration in your chest, wondering why your heart beats faster as you read. That's because your soul recognizes the truth hidden in these words. This is not an ordinary message. It carries divine energy, sacred timing, and a warning that is meant to protect you from heartbreak, deceit, and loss. Something is being revealed right now that was covered by shadows for too long. Heaven is peeling back the curtain, and your name is being spoken in a room full of angels. Michael says there is someone who has been pretending to care about you while secretly working against your peace. God saw it all. Nothing escapes his eye. There were words said behind your back, a plan whispered in darkness, but it is collapsing even as you read this. Because you opened your heart to this message, divine intervention has already begun. Michael's sword of truth has cut through the web of lies. You have been in a battle that you didn't even know existed, a spiritual war over your destiny, your blessing, and your peace. But God says, "My child, you will not be defeated. I have chosen you. You are protected." Right now, Archangel Michael is pacing in divine urgency. He keeps repeating, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, because there is a shift taking place in the heavenly realm. An opportunity that was stolen is being restored. A document with your name on it is being found. Someone powerful, who ignored you before, is now suddenly thinking about you. Their heart is being touched by an unseen hand. God is aligning the impossible, and the enemy is terrified because they can no longer stop what's coming for you. You may not understand everything yet, but soon, you will. The confusion, the delay, the waiting, it all had a divine purpose. Every rejection, every closed door, every painful silence was heaven's way of rerouting you toward something far better. God says, "My child, I hid you so I could bless you in private before revealing you in public. And now that time is near. This is your moment of exposure, not the kind that shames, but the kind that elevates." People who once doubted you will watch in shock as divine favor covers you like golden light. Michael says the clock is ticking. There are only a few minutes left before an unexpected message arrives. You may receive a call, a text, an email, or even a dream tonight that confirms what heaven is already declaring. It may look like a coincidence, but it won't be. It will be a divine sign that you are chosen for something beyond comprehension. Someone who wronged you will try to reach out, not out of guilt alone, but because something supernatural is pressing them to make things right. They are being convicted by truth. God says, I am turning the table in your favor. Every word spoken against you is returning to its sender with divine justice. Do not fear those who mock or doubt. Their laughter will turn into silence. Their plans will crumble like dry leaves in the wind. You are under divine protection, surrounded by angels who guard your steps. The tears you've shed have been counted, and each one has planted a seed for your miracle. Archangel Michael is watching you right now. He sees how tired you are of fighting battles that seem invisible. He knows how your heart has been hurting, how you've prayed for a sign that your prayers are heard. This is that sign. This message is that confirmation. God says, yes, I heard you. I saw you. And I am not late. Something powerful is about to happen. Heaven is moving pieces behind the scenes. A name is being mentioned in a meeting you are not in. A door that was locked is about to open with your name written on it. You thought you were forgotten, but God says, you are being remembered in this hour. People who turned away will wonder why you are suddenly being elevated. The same place where you were rejected will become the place of your greatest victory. The next few hours are crucial. You must stay in prayer. You must stay alert. The divine energy is shifting, and the enemy will try one last time to distract you, to make you doubt, to make you walk away before the blessing arrives. Don't let it happen. Michael says, hold your ground. Do not leave this message until peace fills your heart. Because peace is the signal that the angelic presence has completed its work around you. Right now, the spirit of revelation is descending. Secrets are coming to light. God is exposing hearts, revealing true intentions, and lifting the veil off people and situations that were not meant to stay hidden. Someone around you who has been acting strange lately, pay attention. Their eyes avoid yours because their conscience knows that their deceit has been caught by divine light. You don't have to confront them, heaven is already doing it for you. Justice is unfolding quietly, beautifully, in God's perfect way. And you, child of light, are being repositioned. Heaven is rearranging your life for a miracle. Financial blessings that were delayed are being released. A letter that was stuck somewhere is moving. Someone influential is about to make a decision that favors you without knowing why. It's because your name has been written in divine ink on the scroll of breakthrough. The delay is over. The wait is ending. Michael says, tell them, don't give up now. The enemy wants them tired so they quit before the miracle appears. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare walk away from the promise God gave you. The storm was necessary to strengthen your spirit, to purify your heart, and to prove your faith. You have come too far to stop now. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Right now, your angels are preparing something. You may feel chills, goosebumps, or warmth in your hands. That's not your imagination. It's divine confirmation. Heaven is near. Your ancestors who loved you are watching over you too. They are whispering your name in heaven, interceding for your protection and success. They know something that you don't yet see, a turnaround that will leave you speechless. God says, in the next few days, something that was hidden will be exposed in your favor. It will look sudden, but it has been in preparation for a long time. Every prayer you whispered in tears was building momentum. Every night you cried yourself to sleep, the angels recorded your words and carried them before the throne of heaven. That's why Michael is urgent today. Because the answer is ready. The door is opening. But you must be spiritually awake to see it. The shocking news that is coming will first confuse you, but soon it will make sense. It is not meant to harm you, but to protect you. Someone's mask is about to fall. A secret that was used to manipulate you will backfire. The one who tried to hurt your reputation will accidentally reveal their own. God says, do not fear exposure when your heart is clean. Fear nothing, for truth always wins. You are about to witness divine reversal. The same mouths that cursed you will speak blessings over you. The same people who doubted you will seek your help. The same door that was closed will open wider than before. This is divine justice unfolding, and no human hand can stop it. Archangel Michael's presence surrounds you like a shield. He has positioned himself between you and the danger that was planned. He has already blocked an energy meant to destroy your peace. You may have noticed sudden tiredness, confusion, or strange dreams. Those were signs of a spiritual attack. But it has been cancelled. Michael says, it's done. They failed. God says, my child, this is the hour I turn mourning into dancing. You are stepping out of the shadow into divine recognition. Heaven is about to put your name in the mouth of the right person. An unexpected encounter will change your path. It will not be a coincidence, it will be a divine connection. You have no idea how much power you carry. You underestimate your light because of how much darkness tried to surround you. But the truth is, you are chosen for something greater. Your pain has purpose. Your tears have meaning. You were not forgotten, you were being prepared. Michael is whispering, tell them to forgive, for forgiveness unlocks the next miracle. Let go of bitterness. Let go of what was done to you. Release the pain into God's hands. The same God who saw you broken will make you whole. The same God who allowed the storm will calm it. The shocking news coming your way is part of your elevation. It may begin with confusion, but it will end with clarity. It may look like loss, but it will lead to gain. What is taken from you now is only what cannot go with you into your next level. God is removing distractions, illusions, and people who cannot handle your next blessing. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself. Something big is coming." He keeps looking at the divine clock. Time is almost up. You must anchor your faith now. The window is open. The energy is strong. Your prayers are manifesting. In this very moment, heaven's frequency is aligning with your name. There are angels carrying envelopes of destiny, messages, and approvals. Some of them have your name written on them. The divine messenger is on the way. If you've been waiting for confirmation, this is it. Michael says you will soon receive a message that changes everything. It may be through a person you never expected, or through an event that feels surreal. You will know it's divine because your heart will feel peace and light will fill the room. Do not be afraid when strange things begin to align. Do not panic if people suddenly distance themselves. Some are being removed for your protection. God says, "I am separating you from what cannot bless you." You are being elevated to a level where not everyone can follow. You have entered a divine countdown. 5 minutes was the heavenly signal. Now the energy has shifted. You will notice small signs first. A name you haven't heard in a while will reappear, a sudden opportunity will knock, or a long-forgotten dream will come back to life. These are confirmations that the divine plan is unfolding. The universe is bending in your favor. God's timing is perfect. What once seemed impossible will soon look effortless. You will laugh again. You will breathe freely again. And when the shocking news arrives, you will understand why God made you wait. Michael's final words are simple but powerful. Do not fear what's coming. It's not punishment, it's revelation. So breathe. Stay still for a moment. Feel the warmth that surrounds you. That's heaven's energy wrapping you in safety. The angels are saying, "You are loved. You are safe. You are chosen." God says, "Trust me even when it makes no sense. I am working behind the scenes. I am rearranging everything for your good." The next few hours will bring signs, numbers, lights flickering, dreams that feel vivid. These are all affirmations that you are not alone. The divine realm is with you. You are protected. You are guided. And very soon, you will see why this message had to reach you today, at this exact moment, in this exact way. Because heaven knew, 5 minutes could change everything. God will be with you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, you are safe, you just have to trust God and pray to Him. God says, "My beloved child, pause everything else right now and listen, because the next 5 minutes are not ordinary, they are sacred." Archangel Michael himself is standing by your side, holding a divine scroll, trembling not from fear but from urgency. His voice echoes through realms unseen, whispering your name with deep love and holy concern. He says, "This message is your lifeline." It carries shocking news, but also the greatest protection heaven can offer. If you ignore it, tears will flow later that cannot be wiped by human hands. Open your heart before it's too late. In the quiet corners of your soul, you already felt something shifting. Lately, strange coincidences have surrounded you, dreams that seem too vivid, words that seem meant for you, and sudden chills that come when no one is near. These are not random, they are heavenly signals trying to get your attention. God has been trying to speak, but the noise of this world has been too loud. Now, through Archangel Michael, he says, "Enough delays. My child's destiny cannot wait any longer. The truth must be revealed. There's something you need to know, something hidden in plain sight. It is about you, your life, and a plan that was set in motion long before you were born. You've walked through storms that should have broken you, but somehow you survived every one. That survival wasn't luck. It was divine preservation. God was writing protection into your story while the enemy was plotting your downfall. Every tear you cried watered the seeds of a miracle that is about to bloom now. Michael says that within these next moments, shocking news will find its way to you, not to destroy you, but to awaken you. Heaven has seen what was done behind closed doors. People who smiled in your presence but spoke venom behind your back are now being exposed. Archangel Michael has stood in heavenly courtrooms, defending your name against false words and malicious intentions. He says, "The truth is surfacing, and no one can stop it." You may soon hear something that shakes you, perhaps words from someone you trusted, or news that feels unbearable, but remember, it's being revealed because God wants to free you, not to break you. What was hidden in darkness cannot stay there any longer. Michael is warning that the enemy has tried to bring confusion to your mind lately. You may have felt drained, lost, or emotionally unstable without clear reason. That is not your imagination, it's spiritual interference. But God says, "I am ending the confusion now." A divine light is being lit inside your spirit. Everything that once seemed unclear will make perfect sense. You will finally see who truly loves you, and who only pretended to. You will understand why some people left suddenly and why doors closed unexpectedly. It was all part of a sacred rearrangement meant to protect you from greater harm. As you read these words, the angels are surrounding you. Their wings form a circle of divine energy that keeps you safe. Michael stands in the center of that circle, his sword blazing with holy fire. He says, "I have been watching over this child day and night. I have fought battles they didn't even know existed. You were never abandoned, even in your loneliest hours." The silence wasn't God ignoring you, it was heaven preparing your rescue. Something important is unfolding in the unseen right now. Michael says that a document, a message, or a revelation is on its way to you, something that carries both shock and blessing. It may come as a conversation, a sudden call, or even a strange encounter that doesn't seem significant at first. But it will mark the beginning of your divine reversal. Where you were judged unfairly, God will vindicate you. Where you were forgotten, He will make you unforgettable. And where you suffered loss, you will soon gain abundance beyond imagination. God says, do not panic when the news arrives. Even if it looks chaotic, it is still my hand at work. Sometimes, the truth hurts before it heals. You might feel shaken, but only because heaven is removing the last pieces of deception around you. The storm you sense is not meant to drown you. It's meant to wash away everything that was keeping you small. Once it passes, clarity and peace will settle in your spirit like never before. Archangel Michael wants you to pray right now, not out of fear, but out of readiness. Close your eyes for a moment and whisper, "God, I trust you. I receive your warning, and I choose faith over fear." When you say those words, angels immediately record them in heaven's book of alignment. That declaration opens a spiritual gate for blessings to rush in. Michael says, when this child declares trust, no weapon of confusion can stand. In these next 5 minutes, a shift is happening in the heavenly dimension that concerns your name. A decision is being made in your favor. It's as if heaven has been watching a long trial finally come to an end. The verdict: you are cleared, you are protected, and you are chosen for restoration. The shocking news that's coming might initially sting, but it is tied to your deliverance. You will soon see why things had to happen this way. God says, I am sending truth wrapped in disguise. Do not reject it when it arrives looking painful. The people who once stood against you will be silenced. Some will even come forward with confessions or apologies, not because they want to, but because divine conviction will push them to do so. When you hear their words, stay calm. Forgive quickly. The faster you forgive, the faster your blessings will manifest. Michael says your time of spiritual testing is ending.